3 new scholarships announced in honor of Errol Barrow. A soaring reminder of Mr. Barrow's aviation legacy. And in sports, the Windies senior men's team heading to Asia next month for a limited overs series.
Newsnight Headlines was brought to you compliments Omega XL.
Broadcasting from our studios in the Pine St. Michael, this is CBC Newsnight, starting now.
A very good evening to you. I'm Lisa Lord, and in our top story, 3 new annual scholarships will be introduced in honor of Father of Independence, the Right Excellent Errol Walton Barrow, with effect from Errol Barrow Day next year. Prime Minister Mia Amor-Motley made the revelation as she delivered remarks during the unveiling of a commemorative plaque at the birthplace of Mr. Barrow in the Garden St. Lucie this afternoon. The Prime Minister says the scholarships will be related to areas associated with Mr. Barrow's interests and life and will be reserved for students from the newer secondary schools.
Air transport. I'm sure that Mr. Barrow would smile from wherever he is if he knew that this scholarship would produce a pilot or an aeronautical engineer. 2, maritime. He was a lover of the ocean, and his determination that his ashes are there in the Caribbean Sea are forever to remind us of his love for the Caribbean, but also that the Caribbean Sea forever remain as a zone of peace. A phrase that I have had to use with more regularity in the last 2 years than I ever dreamt I would have to use it. And 3, of course, culinary skills.
Prime Minister says another reason the 3 areas were chosen is because they are not currently covered by the curriculum of the University of the West Indies. She also hinted that similar honors may be announced in the name of other national heroes come National Heroes Day.
I've chosen the newer secondary schools because between Grantley Adams and Errol Barrow, they laid the platform for the mass democratization of education in this country. And it is only fitting, therefore, that just as I have spoken today, I shall also speak on April 28th. Suffice it to say that by their living, by our living, by the living of these scholarship winners, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 100 years from now, we will be living our heroes.
CARICOM Ambassador David Comachong says he is happy that St. Lucie is truly laying special claim to Mr. Barrow, and he made the comment during his brief remarks at that plaque unveiling ceremony.
You know, we have 10 national heroes, and they're all great. It would be invidious of me to say who is greater than another. But certainly, Errol Walton Barrow represents, perhaps, exemplifies the best in the Barbadian character and personality. But when you examine where did that come from, you can't help but reflect on the fact that he was the nephew of the great Charles Duncan O'Neill.
In delivering remarks on behalf of the family, Mr. Barrow's nephew, Robert O'Neill, said his uncle was proud of his St. Lucie roots.
Uncle Errol had a bond with St. Lucie. It was such that he encouraged his siblings and his cousins to invest in Pickering's plantation in the 70s when it came on the market for sale. In his formative years, he would have enjoyed many school holidays in St. Lucie at this place with cousins, often under the wing of his uncle, the Right Excellent Charles Duncan O'Neill, who would have influenced his political thinking from that early age.
Well, as part of the Errol Barrow Day celebrations, a mega concert is now underway in St. Lucie. Some of the island's biggest and best entertainers are gracing the stage, and we go live now to where all that action is happening at the Checker Hall playing field.
this morning to the songs of crying. Another mother shedding her tears. Oh, God, why are the pain and suffering? Why are the senseless killing? Could it be that nobody cares? Tell me, how many more child must carry this load? How many more before we chop down Zion Road? How many more?
And to ensure that all Barbadians got to the north of the island in a smooth and orderly fashion for that concert, a park and ride system was put in place. Buses moved off from the Glebe in St. George, Oystons in Christchurch, the Princess Alice and Fairchild Street bus terminals in the city, and Speightstown in St. Peter. The cost per trip was $3.50.